one. We're back again with another story time. Hi, welcome to Storytime. This is the bad guy, Josh. Welcome. Anyway, guys, today's story is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It's about my first girlfriend in Mulungushi University. Terrible experience, but memorable. You know, that relationship taught me something. That relationship taught me a lot of things. It taught me that I'm not invincible. Because prior to that, I never really liked a girl that much. I dated some people, quite a few, but then I never really invested, and I never really cried over spilt milk. So when this girl broke up with me in uni, crushed my soul badly. All good stories have a beginning, am I right? So it all started the second week of university. Yes, the second week. Doing my medicals, there was this other tall dude, let's call him Jack. This tall dude named Jack. He's doing his medicals, and I was like, hey yo, what's up? Because we're two tall guys. We're like, hey, wagwan, 6 foot, yeah. I was like, wagwan. We spoke a bit, we vibed, right? As mates. And then I went my separate way, he went his separate day. A couple of days move forward, I meet the guy again. Hey yo, wagwan. He's like, wagwan G. We link up, we hit each other. He's with these two girls, shorties, yeah? But then I forget them because they're short, and that wasn't even on my mind. My mind was somewhere else. My mind was trying to be a good child. My mind was like, I'm gonna be the best in the world. I've come here to destroy mandas, thinking that I'm still the GOAT like I used to be in high school. Point is, though, these two girls, the other one was a bit on the obese side, to say the least, say it in a kind way, and then the other was thick but short. Let's call the short one Mary. That's the girl for the story, Mary. So when Mary, so apparently I didn't know that Mary was looking at me, like Mary was feeling your boy, and I was like, who am I but a child of God? But I didn't even really notice. I spoke to the guy and we left. We went our separate ways, and I remember he texted me a couple of days after, like, hey yo, do you remember that small girl, the short one? She was feeling you, fam. And I was like, she was feeling me. I was like, yeah, she was feeling you, man. And I was like, oh, well, Gwan, but I didn't really notice who she is, the photo of her. And he was like, nah, I don't really have a photo of her, but I should really link up with her. But then I was lazy, and I was like, I didn't come to university for gal. I came to university for school, to study, to make my mom and dad proud. Ironically, time passes, yeah? And this is towards the end of the second week, and I'm getting high, right? I'm getting high on some Zaza, some God's burning bush type of stuff. But that was my first time doing it, right, in uni, and I was afraid, scared, and I was so far from my hostel that the thought of me coming all the way back at night scared me, because I was thinking, oh no, the police, Jesus is gonna pop up and be like, son, what have you done? And I'm like, I'm sorry, God. So I was just scared, and I was like, I need to find a mate in this vicinity that can, help me out. And I thought, Jack lives here. I can crash in his room for a bit because his friend isn't there. And I was like, bet. I rushed to his room. Again, I'm high as hell. I'm reaching the sixth heaven. You get me? So when I got there, I didn't even knock on the door because I texted him yo, can I come over? I came over, I opened the door. Guess who I see on his bed? The girl Mary. Bonkers, complete bonkers, yeah? And when I came in, I tried to act cool and stuff. I was like, you know what? Nah, it's fine, cool, bet, just come sit down. And I was starving, and they cooked some macaroni, but I was like, nah, man, them don't eat like that. I don't really know you guys. I knew you guys could poison me. I don't know what ancestors you guys are from. Maybe you guys are Tonga Boos, and you guys are maybe against the Easterners. I don't know. Maybe there's a tribal war going on. I didn't want to push things. So, I come in, sit down, mind my business, but I'm paranoid as hell. I'm like, these mother effers know I'm high. They're just trolling me and asking me to eat their food because they know I'm freaking high as hell. But then, as time passed on, it just got to me and I got tired. And I was like, you know what, F it. I'ma just tell these people, hi guys, guys, I'm freaking high. High as a kite right now. That's when they were both like, what? We didn't notice. Psst. That's when I ate their food, which was pretty delicious. It was amazing. And I don't know, this girl was like, you just lay on my laps and everything. I was like, on your laps? I was like, bet. bed, bro. She did the anime thing where like she kneels. Do you know that thing where you kneel on the bed? Or like you kneel on the floor? Then like you sit on your legs. Then like your thighs like slide like that. She did that. And I was like, yo, and I slept on it. I was like, oh, I almost fell asleep. Man, them entered the, I think that's when I was approaching the peak of the high, of the zoot. And I was like, yo, man, there's no better place than this. The lad was like, hey, you guys are going to go study, peace out. And I was like, okay, cool, bet. Now this is the part of the story where I like most people would be like, I was being an idiot, was when the guy left. Obviously he was leaving chance. He was like giving me a through ball, but I was blank, I was dense. Sometimes I'm a dense person, so I didn't see it. So the girl and me spent like I think 2-3 hours talking, or just in the bed, cuddling, or smooching. Oh, man. Being a monk is hard, but yeah, we're smooching and stuff. And at some point, she has like, it's like I'm laying on the bed, yeah, and she's also laying on the side, and then like her leg is like over me, and she just says like, you know, I've noticed like, you know, like most guys, whenever they're in this position, they mostly do stuff, but you haven't done anything. And I was like, huh? In my head, I was like, what's that supposed to mean? Then it clicked. I was like, oh crap, this girl wants me. She wants me. Alright, bet. Started smooching, started elevating it, you know, and then boom, the nigga comes back, and I'm like, oh crap, I missed this chance. Like I missed the chance, basically. I missed the chance. And him being a true trooper, he comes in, he sees the situation, he's like, okay, cool, bet. He just like looked at me like, yeah man. That's when he came on top of the bunker and just announced. He turned off the lights, came to the bunker and announced, guys, I'm putting on my headphones and I'm putting on loud music. I've gone to sleep. Good night. Goes to sleep, I think. Me and gal, we start talking. We start doing things, mad things. But this is the thing where she was like prompting me, like, hey, let's have sex. And I was like, oh, virgin, man. I'm a child of God. I'm a child of God. I can't do such things. But then, you know, I wake up the following morning around like 4. I'm like, oh, this girl's laying on my chest. And I'm like, what? Let me dip from this area. I try and move. She wakes up. She's like, good morning. I was like, ah, crap. She was like, good morning. Hi, how are you? She's like, I'm good. I couldn't sleep properly. I kept staring at your face. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, bet. That's all right. That's not absolutely weird. I go back to sleep. This time, when I wake up, the lad's gone. The girl's there. She's like sweeping the room, making breakfast. I'm like, oh, yeah, nice. And she looks at me like, hey, yo, what are we? I was like, huh? I was like, what are we? I was like, well, we are existing. Of course, I didn't say that. I was like, yeah, we're dating. You're my girl now. You're my thing. She's like, oh my God. Hyped. And it was a beautiful relationship. That 1 month was great. But then she was a bit of a stereotypical type of girl, you know? She was like, no, I don't want you to drink. I don't want you to smoke. I don't want you to go to the bar with your mates. No, I don't trust you. You look like a cheat. That's a story for another day, because that girls are conniving little snakes. But yeah, and then so she gave me, I think we're clocking a month, yeah, and then she gave me this wild ultimatum. She's like, hey yo Josh, I don't really trust when you go to the bar like that. This weekend, don't go to the bar. And I'm thinking maybe she wants to go down. Maybe she wants to go to 5th and 7th base tonight, because I know for the weekend her friend isn't going to be in the room, like, you know, her roommate. So I was like, maybe that's the point. Friday night comes about, I asked her, do you want to link up? She's like, no, I'm busy with other things. So I was like, alright, cool. I stay in my room, guys come, my friends, and I was like, nah lads, I'm not going anywhere. My girl wants me to stay. Even though that was a pussy move, and they were like, oh, your girl. It's like, yeah, yo, my girl, she want me to stay. So I stayed. The following day comes along, I text her like, hey yo, you want to link up? She's like, oh no, I'm busy today. And I was like, alright, cool. But that day I was like, if you're busy, I ain't gonna sit like I said in a duck and just not do anything. So I was like, you know, let me go out and have fun with the guys. And that's what exactly that I did. I went out, had a freaking blast at the time, and I thought that nobody that knew her would be there. except one line snitch, one line little snitch. He also has his own little story there. Nah, bitch ass nigga. But yeah, I come back, drunk as fuck, I sleep, 10 in the morning, have a terrible headache, I get a phone call. Babe, can you please come to the room? And I was like, alright. And I'm thinking maybe she wants to come smash the hangover out of me. So I was like, you know, like a little freshen up, looking clean, looking good. I go there, sitting at Chitenge, basically naked with the necklace that I bought her. She's like, nah, you can take a seat, like you can take a seat. That's when I wanted to sit on the bed, but she's like, no, on the chair. And I was like, on the chair? She's like, on the chair. And I was like, alright, cool. Bed. I sit down and she's like, babe, where were you last night? And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. How? How did you know? That's when basically she broke up with me and she gave me the necklace I bought her, and I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. You can keep it. But the thing is, I'm a guy who, if I ask once, I'm not gonna ask a second time. Because like there's no reason behind it. Like, come on. So I wasn't really gonna fight for her. So I was like, okay, cool, bet I understand you. I hope you have a good life and everything. And she's like, okay, cool, so do you. And I was like, alright. I went my separate way, she went her separate way. Following day, oh, by the way, I made her keep the necklace. Following day, I go back to Jack's room. I find her there looking pink, like a painting. She's looking late. I meet up with her. We start talking inside the room. I tell her to come outside. We come outside, we start talking. Then we start lipsing, man. Lipsing mad. Freaking mad. Oh, I was like, man, this lips is different. Like, the lips is different from when we were dating. This is like a whole different level. And so she's like, oh yeah, like you know, like this lips is different too. I feel it. And I was like, why don't we not get back together if this is the thing? She's like, but no, I love my freedom, my whatever, blah, blah. Nonsense, complete bullshit. I was like, you know what, bet, cool. And for a couple of days, we're just lipsing, we're feeling each other, and then eventually, I ghost her. The reason why I ghost her is because, one, I lost my phone, and two, I just had a feeling like if we keep doing this, it's gonna get toxic. And genuinely, man, one of my biggest regrets ever, because man, because I spoke back for 2 weeks, and trust me, I was craving, but I was like, nah. Then I came back to meet her after 2 weeks, and she was pissed. She's like, I don't want to do anything with you. I want nothing to do with you. You shouldn't be in my life at all. And I was like, but come on, I can explain. She's like, no, get out. And I was like, alright, cool, bet. But then after she did that, after I lost something that good, and like the things, because I never really lost it the first time, I knew that she was still in the back of my hand and would always come back. Now that I officially lost her like that, that's when I started remembering, like, man, I got Leng, because she was like a baddie for like that. I was like, fudge. Bro, I started to drink, man. Drink. And whenever I used to drink, I used to go mad. I used to be like, man, I used to like go for a room drunk. I try and be like, hey, yo, can you take me back? She's like, no, what are you doing here? It was terrible. It was bad. Like, I remember some of my friends were like, dude, chill, man. Chill, the girl doesn't like you. Sometimes I was drinking, like, you know, just cry in the corner. It took me a good month. It took me kissing my friend to hook me out of it. Okay, no, it didn't. It was a small lips though. But it took some time for me to get out of it. And that's when I learned, man, that I'm not really invincible. I'm not really Superman. Moral of the story, guys and girls, if you've never been hurt before, trust. Your first heartbreak is a bitch. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys like, subscribe, and follow my socials down below. I do TikTok, Reels, little funny skits and videos. Welcome to the new channel, The Bad Guy, Josh. You guys watch some previous videos and you guys support. Guys, the goal before the end of this year is to reach 1,000 subscribers. Mad thing, right? Mad thing. But I believe in us. I believe in us. I believe in myself. I believe in this content. Peace.